Touchdown, Tolbert! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Turn the pressure up. I don't quit. I don't fold under pressure. I'm the best, and I know I'm the best. And you know I'm the best.
What's going on, Cowboys Nation? It's your boy DMV back with another one after our 20-17 victory over the formerly 3-1 Pittsburgh Steelers to now 3-2, and now the Dallas Cowboys have added to our victory count, and we are now 3-2. So we have elevated above the 500 status, which means one thing. Victory chain time, baby. Victory chain time. And you know, we're very, very big on the victory chain over here at this channel, right? Because we want to celebrate our wins. I don't care how small it is. I don't care how ugly it is. A win is a win, and they add up. All right. I know that the biggest thing for us as a Cowboys fan base, and I kept seeing it, right? I kept seeing all season. Doesn't matter what we do during the regular season. Well, the regular season adds up, and there is no playoffs without a regular season. So, you have to kind of go through what we did last night. And if I'm being honest, typically we don't win those type of games. Those ugly games where we have to play small ball and we have to kind of figure it out, and we don't know what happens the next possession, but you got to take it a possession at a time. We typically don't win those type of games. We won it last night. We were able to survive it against a very good coach in Mike Tomlin. So give ourselves an applause for that. The one thing that I do know, and I fought this all week, is that being negative is easy, right? It's easy to be cynical. And I got into it with a couple of people that I respect this week, telling them that it's very, very easy to just crack jokes at everything, crack jokes at the expense of players, crack jokes at the expense of things, just as a mechanism to kind of run away from the problem, to kind of, shield yourself from hurt. Like, that's easy. The hard thing is to stand pat, to tell the truth at all times, to fact check, to actually present things that are true, and not things that can be manipulated. And that's the thing. The truth, I might be in a sermon right now before I get to my points, but the truth is often something that people run away from. People run away from the truth, man, because the truth, man, the truth at times can make you uncomfortable. But here's the thing. You can't grow if you don't know how to deal with being uncomfortable and learning from those experiences and constantly overcoming. It's a nature versus nurture thing. And often, right, the people that are put in uncomfortable situations, adversity, for example, if you're able to constantly embrace adversity, find ways to overcome it while it's looking you dead in the eyes, those are the ones that become stronger. That's how you become better as a person, right? But if you're constantly running away from those things, then you can't get better. You're going to always build up those anxieties, and you're going to always kind of fold up whenever adversity comes your way. And last night, we didn't do that. We had every reason to fold, and we found ways to get ourselves back on track. And that leads me to my first takeaway. Last night was a character win. It was a character win. And you don't take those lightly. We didn't have a lot of people last night. Matter of fact, we lost Nealon. which that's going to lead to another point probably after this one. But we lost a lot of people. We didn't have Bland. We didn't have Micah. We didn't have D-Law. And the defense found a way to hold it together. Again, that's my next point. But you want to embrace those character wins. You want to enjoy it, guys. Enjoy it. My prediction was that it was going to be an ugly game like that one, where both sides were going to have to play small ball. Each possession was going to count. The mistakes, whoever makes the most mistakes, probably is going to lose that type of game. Although I feel like we probably made the most mistakes in that game and we somehow won, I think that we just made a couple more bigger plays than Pittsburgh did, and we won it. So, but enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy it. Don't feel like because the Commanders are smoking people, because Minnesota is 5-0, or other people are doing this and doing that. Nah, enjoy what's in front of you. Enjoy it. All right. We got to stop worrying about everything else and worry about what's in front of us. So we won last night. Enjoy that as a fan base. Number two, defense stepped up without our quote unquote leaders there. And you guys know I love Micah Parsons. I love D-Law. But maybe last night proved that although and I've said this, I feel like they've been doing their job. Maybe they haven't been doing their job as far as maybe they try to do too much in certain situations. Maybe they try and do too much. Because last night we had a band of God, we had a band of no names. And this was probably our best, most defining defensive performance. Now, people can say Justin Fields couldn't throw. I mean, but let's look at it this way. They had a 3-1 record. This was a good football team last night. We found a way to band together. We found a way to make plays when we needed to make plays. I mean, maybe not so much on that last drive before our game winner, but that's beside the point. We found a way. Defense found a way to, all of a sudden now we're not talking about scheme no more. Just notice that we're not talking about scheme no more. So I think a lot of it is growing. I also think a lot of it is belief. The guys had to believe in what they're doing. And the guys out there, a lot of those guys had opportunity. So this was their opportunity to prove that they should be here. And what do you do with the opportunity? Either you take it or you fold. And I think last night a couple of guys they did well and they took the opportunity. Number three, we get sloppy when we get inside the 20, man. We got to fix that. We got to get better there. We have to get better there. And I'm going to blame my quarterback and my head coach. We got to get things together down inside the 20. All right? Because points matter. We have to protect our points. So many times in that game, we found ways to blunder away opportunity inside the 20. And we got to get better there. Straight up. This game probably, if we take care of the things we're supposed to take care of inside the 20, this game probably doesn't even come down to that last possession. So, got to get better there. Number two, CD pouted again, bro. You got to stop that shit. You got to stop that pouting, bro. Look, I hope you watch this. Stop that shit, bro. Stop it. All right? You know what I'm saying? I may have understood it the first, maybe the second time, but right now it's becoming a pattern. And that's becoming who you are when adversity is hitting. Stop doing that shit. Stop it. All right? I got to talk to you like you one of my high school kids. But nah, bro. At the end of the day, the chemistry is off because you held out. That's part of it. You got your money. I'm glad you got your money. But guess what? Dak doesn't have those same communication issues with everybody else. Now, what I do know is maybe everybody else don't have your type of talent, but the communication issues, we not having that with nobody else because everybody else was here. So just be patient. Be patient. Be patient. Your time is coming. You guys and the chemistry is going to be there. And if it's not there, then do a little bit of extra work. But right now, bro, stop that pouting. That's not helping anything. The only thing it did, though, I'll say this. Dak got tired of your shit last night. He got tired of it. And you want to know what Dak did? spread the ball to Tolbert, spread the ball to Ferd, spread the ball to Turpin. Those three stepped up in your absence. So that's what Dak need to do moving forward. You're going to keep acting like a brat, spread the ball around until in 88, you just going to be out there running cardio. It is what it is, bro. Got to get, hey, you got to be better. That's what you and Micah sat down and y'all talked about. You got to be better. Stop that. All right. Number one, Tyler Smith need to be your left tackle. I've been saying that from day one before the draft, which is why I was pushing for a running back or a receiver at that spot, at the number one spot. Because now it's like, what do you do with Guyton? And I know Jerry, and I'm going to say it right now, Jerry's going to try and force the issue. They're going to try and force the issue and make it seem like we don't know what we saw last night. I'll tell you what we saw. We saw a team that found their identity with Tyler Smith at left tackle, Bass at left guard. And even when Zach Martin went out, Hoffman stepped in at guard, and we were able to run the football. When we were able to run the football, it took the pressure off your quarterback, took the pressure off your play caller, made things much easier. Things were smooth. You could see that you could do things with Smith at left tackle that you couldn't do with Guyton there. Guyton was struggling. Guyton, you can't have two bad tackles, because still, first half wasn't a great first half for him. But you can't do nothing with two bad tackles. All right, you got to kind of maybe take your losses with the right tackle. But Tyler Smith and Bass, they approved that needs to be the left side right there moving forward. Moving forward, that needs to be it. And maybe you try and figure out if Guyton is a better right tackle than Steele at this point. And maybe during the bye week, that's when you make that decision. But from what I saw yesterday, I don't need to look no further. I already know what I knew. That's what it is. And bonus, I'm going to add a bonus point. Last night they put Rico in to finish off the drive, finish what he started. That wasn't the time to be proud, bro. You brought Zeke in for a reason. If you're not going to put Zeke in those situations, he shouldn't be here. Straight up. You guys know I love Zeke. And I also feel like Zeke should have been in the game at that point. But if Zeke can't go in that situation, you might as well get him off the roster, because we got him here for jersey sales, and that's what it looks like right now. I did not like that. I did like the rotation of the running backs last night, and I did like allowing Rico to kind of get in his own. But down there in the goal line, it's money time. The game's on the line. If 15 ain't out there, bro, you might as well not have him. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Enjoy this victory. Like I said, it was a character win. Enjoy it. And I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.